Morning, fellow zombies. Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? Is our stomachs grumbling this morning? I know mine is. 12:54 in the morning, West Coast time. It is this Thursday or Friday? I'm losing track of time today. Give me a second. It is Friday, the April 5th, 2024. And as of today, the 99-cent store are on liquidation. All 600 and some odd stores in business are on liquidation. They are going out of business. They cited a bunch of financial stuff, shrinkage, COVID, any other kind of excuse I've been hearing. But eventually, they can't keep up with the inflation, and not to mention using those things, using those reasons. I think the main reason why is they're shutting down because they're not going to pay the $20 out here in California, but it's also affecting across the country. Whenever there's a 99-cent store out there, yeah. But I know out here in California, they're definitely closing. They announced it suddenly. There was no indications. They cited economic downturns, and they also had to raise their prices. They raised their prices because they, out here in California, the boomerang effect caused from Governor Gavin Newsom in California. He wanted people to have a living wage, and unfortunately, some of the companies didn't. The company also spouted about higher shrinkage, products being uh, either misplaced or stolen by fellow coworkers. Probably not. I don't know. But they said shrinkage. People taking food off the damn shelves and just running away with them. I guess the sugar cookies, the sugar wafer cookies out there are just as tantalizing as anything else. They kept the food prices low enough throughout the decades, at least a couple of them I know of. And now, because of things rising up left and right, even this, even the 99-cent type stores are raising prices to the point where they're probably going to be out of business, every one of them, because they can't keep up with inflation. But the smaller items that they had that you hardly ever see in the stores, the main stores, that's what people wanted in the first place. Grabbing a go. They need a bunch of the stuff. Couldn't afford the larger stuff, so they get the smaller stuff like crazy. My brother and I had did shopping for years when they were still alive. My mom, my brother. My mother went crazy over the sugar wafers. She loved the strawberry, the chocolate, the vanilla, and the peanut butter especially. So did I. She got me hooked on them. Even when a store like Albertsons would have them. For an 8 ounce, for just a regular vanilla cream wafer cookie, over at Albertsons in our area here in Roseman, California, it's $2.25, and yet in the um, Family Dollar, we've got about $1.50 on that one. Different manufacturing, but different manufacturing name on it, but it's still the same type of cookie. The strawberry and the chocolate are $1.50, including the vanillas. But I really love the peanut butters. I really do. Would get a bunch of this stuff like crazy and just go hog wild on them. But now to hear that their places like these are going out of business, all those little hard to find things to get, it's getting harder and harder these days. I don't blame Biden. I blame economics. Everybody thinks it's President Joe Biden's fault for the inflation. No, it's market. It's other economic factors at this point over here. What else are we going to do about it? Damn thing is, the end of the 99-cent era only. 20 or 30 years they've been out there. My family didn't see the 99-cent stores as much in San Fernando Valley, but there were out there. There were also places like when they actually, before the company changed and mutated into something else, it used to be like Pick and Save. And they would carry stuff like what 99-cent store had. And then they changed it into Big Lots, and then everything else went up, the prices. And the quality sucked. Economics. That's all it is economics. You think a president would actually have a way of changing the bills left and right? He signs the damn bills. He doesn't create the damn laws. Congress could control the food prices if they wanted to, but they never did. Never could. State governments tried to do it as well. Didn't hear any luck out of these guys. And the last 4 years, did they do anything? Nope. It's all economics. Oh, they could squeeze on the Wall Street producers out there, but I can understand if a store was going to go under because it had low enough prices but high enough shrinkage. People ripping them off left and right. Okay, I can understand about losing inventory. That would be affecting prices left and right, making everything else go skyrocketing. Okay, fine. But to shut down the entire company, and this is going to be for other companies out there are going to be going through the changes as well. That's why I was doing some of the videos talking about some of this stuff, because in my lifetime I had seen them rise and I'm seeing them crash and burn. Not just because of COVID. No, economics. Economics. Certain chains rise and other chains crash and burn. How about the end of the malls, big ass malls, the brick and mortars? Growing up as a kid, they were the thing. 70s and 80s, go into the malls and have fun. 90s, yeah. But then 2000 kicked in and everything else went hell in a handbasket, I guess. I've seen things who had staying power for decades, for a century or two, just disappeared. Never to be seen again. Economics. It's not politics. Unless, of course, they're going to be controlling all the damn pricing at the ports. Tariffs on that. Would that be affecting the companies to go under? No. That may have a little bit of a contributing factor to the damn thing. But, but food prices? More mouths to feed, less to feed. Yeah, more mouths to feed was less. So that's going to be. And then there's going to be screaming and yelling at the politicians for screwing things up left and right. Yeah. Put on a new leader. He got to be controlling the food prices. Yeah, but it's economics. Supply and demand. Economics 101. They look for the political scapegoats. I look for the corporate greed. But also I look for the supply and demand, and if there was anything else that could have been a contributing factor other than major political figures that had nothing to do with it. They blame inflation. Well, shit happens. There's been a lot of inflation. World history, U.S. history, state history. We've had it. Different conditions happen. Prices go up, prices crash and burn. And stores and companies that can stay the short time disappear. Restaurants do the same thing. stay for a while, then close up doors because they can't deal with it, or some other economic factors shut them down. Lack of people coming in, or too high of wages, or something of that nature. So the 99-cent stores only are gone. Poof. 3 or 4 decades be the places to get your cookies and your small cans and small packages of stuff. That'll maybe for a short meal if you needed it real fast. Grab and go. Makes the stores that much more attractive? No, unfortunately. Higher the food prices we've got right now is the reason why we had the 99-cent stores out there in the first place. But now, since they're gone, we're forced to go for the higher prices and lack of choices, lack of supply. It's not just wage economics. If there's not enough demand going into it, or if there is a lot of demand going into it, then they should have been up. But then other factors kick in. And maybe it was financial in the state of California, but everywhere else where those type of stores were, their guess is as good as mine. But even the Family Dollar and the Dollar Generals are having issues. They had to raise prices as well. Almost, almost to the level of major food chains. Yeah, we're going to be in for it for the next 20 or 30 years. And somebody else is going to be pumping up another chain or try to do an economic influx of financials into it. Maybe they'll survive. I don't know. But for right now, say goodbye to the 99-cent store of their history. And that type of era.